Hey cuties, I'm Lanikia and you're watching What Happened on the Soaps. Today is Tuesday, May the 31st, 2022. And this is What Happened on the Soaps General Hospital Edition. Scale of 1 to 10, I'm going to give it a 7. I'm sorry, baby. I just finished watching it and I am disgusted. Let's just get right into this. So the society they're all meeting up. It's Drew, it's Sam, Dante, Spinelli, Austin, Chase, Brooklyn. They're Britt, Brad. They're all meeting up at this fundraiser slash singles mixer type thing. Anyways, listen, the interest that I had in the interest that I had in Brooklyn and Chase, I have lost interest now. Y'all waited, so y'all have strung this couple who is single, nothing to stand in their way. No, there's no reason they should not be a couple at this point. Y'all have strung this along so long that I am no longer interested. Everyone keeps telling Brooklyn and Chase both, stop playing this merry-go-round. Even Austin was telling Chase, what y'all doing? Why y'all still on this merry-go-round? Y'all still not telling each other how you feel? um Dante is telling Brooklyn the same thing. He was like, "What? You asked him to do something illegal before you didn't?" Yes, you did. He said the man already got suspended and all that behind you. Haven't he proven himself enough? And he was like, "One day you're gonna be looking for him, and he's not gonna be there." Like everybody, Drew told Brooklyn the same thing. Everybody is telling them the same thing. Why everybody sees that y'all want to be together, except y'all. Except y'all keep going around this whole thing about I like you, I don't like. No, 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 we're just friends. I like you. Oh, you tick me off. Let's not talk. Be together or not, I don't even care at this point. I really don't. I don't care at this point. Let's move right along, because they still don't know what they want to do. Moving right along, we see Spinelli is there, and Sam corners Spinelli because she's like, "What's going on?" I don't know what's going on with Spinelli. Honestly, I'm like, "Well, is he behind this whole mixer thing? Like, what is going on with him?" And she's asking him, and I guess she's gonna get the information she want out of him tomorrow because she ain't get nothing today. Every scene that they did, she just kept asking the same question. Nelly kept dodging. I said, move on, let's move on. So then we see who Drew and Britt. So Britt and Brad were talking or whatever, and he said, just enjoy the time or whatever. Because Brad is like, I'm on mission, live my best life. I'm just gonna enjoy my best life. And so they run into Drew and they're all talking or whatever. And Britt just makes a comment that, her mother is like, it's so I guess pathetic for her to still be single. And Brad was like, on that note, who wants a drink? Who wants a refill? So this gives Britt and Drew time to talk. And I'm like, so are y'all? We already know that they're not putting Drew and Britt together because there's a mystery man coming in at the end of. Well, I thought it was at the end of this month, but it might be at the. Well, it's still. Yep, it might. It's clearly going to be next month that he comes in, and that's supposed to be the love interest for Britt. So I don't know what they got her going on with her and Drew because Brad was like, "You going?" Because she was ready to go, and Brad was like, "You gonna want to stay for this one and pep up." And it was Drew or whatever. So they talk or whatever, and he just tells her, keep your options open. Like, look, we're having a good time, we're drinking and everything. We're all having a good time, so don't leave. Just sit down here and enjoy it. I'm not gonna hold you long on that. That was pretty much it. He just telling her what everybody keeps telling Britt, like stop, like just be open. Just be open to a relationship. Be open to possibilities and all that. And she was like, all right, I'm gonna give it 30 more minutes and then I'm out. So, what else happened at this little thing? That's it. That's all the important people. If I missed anybody, I'm sorry. They just weren't that important. Moving right along. Let's go. Then we go to who else was it on this? So, y'all, I'm sorry. Let me go to my notes because I really didn't think it was gonna take me. Oh, Lauren Ava, child. Oh God. I love me some Ava and Lawrence, but I don't even like at this point. I don't even remember what the problems were in Ava's and Nicholas' marriage because they're not saying what they keep saying trust and stuff, and I'm like, but how are y'all gonna build trust when y'all keep thinking you're making the marriage? I'm gonna make the marriage work by offering Spencer his trust fund. I don't know how Nicholas trying to make the marriage work, and maybe that is the problem because Ava says he's not offering me anything. Like all he is offering me is just keep go east and put your head down and go east or whatever. And Laura just tells her, well, Nicholas did. I wrote a letter of recommendation to a school that Ava wants Avery to get in, and Ava was like, and she said Laura tells her. Ava's just like, what? And she said, yeah, Nicholas mentioned it to me that you wanted her to get in there, so I wrote a letter, and now I'm going to meet and talk to them about her. And she said, Ava was like, I just was mentioning that in passing to Nicholas. I didn't even know he was paying attention. So Ava was like, so you mean to tell me I should hang in there and, go longer, fight longer for the marriage is what she's trying to say. And or what I'm trying to say. But Laura is just like, you just got to be patient with them and whatever. And Ava at this point is just like, I'm tired of being patient. Like this marriage has not been easy. Like I tried not to love Nicholas. I loved him. I'm trying to trust him. I'm trying to build something out of our marriage, but it's hard. And girl, go home. Ava, please just go home. Because while she's conflicted over here, not running to another man, like what is wrong with these men on these soaps? But while she's conflicted over here, they're at the shooting range. How many people you want to bet it's gonna be at the shooting range now? And talking to Laura or whatever, that's it with them. Laura's just telling her to, work at it, work at your marriage. Because she said, me and Kevin are not perfect either, but we work at our marriage every single day. As man got Nicholas over here, I said, Spencer, how long do you plan on riding? Go home. Oh, Lord. Esme got Nicholas over here pouring him drinks. She done had to swallow herself. And she telling him we both deserve better. When do you know it's time to give up on a relationship? Um, what do you want in a relationship? And he was like, I want peace. I want Lord. I said, Nicholas, this girl is 18. What are you doing talking to her like this? What's going on here? And then she said, I would give you all of that. I'm not holding y'all long on this because they've been having these same conversations for weeks now. They literally it's the same conversation. The only difference about this one is that she says, I'm going to have to leave. And he was like, you'll work it out with Spencer. And she was like, no, he chose Trina over me. And then she says, we're not even making love anymore. And Nicola was like, as man, she said, but I know I'm not the only one sleeping alone. You and Ava ain't sleeping together either. I said, Nicholas, hold your liquor better. Like, what's going on here? And so then she's just like, I just want to be wanted. And he tells her, she said, I want to go somewhere and I just want to be wanted. Now, first of all, she took off her jacket when she went in there to talk to Nicholas. So she wearing this little skippy outfit. But I mean, Esme is a petite little thin girl, so it wasn't that exposing. I see girls around where I live. I see the little young girls, they wear this kind of stuff all the time. So, but anyway, so she done got cold or whatever. I said, go go get her jacket, get a throw. You didn't have to take off your coat and cover her up, Nicholas. But he uncovered her up and all that. Talking about Windermere gets drafty, this old house. She says, no, it's not old. I felt so safe here and she enjoyed being there. I said, all right, here we go. And so then she tells Nicholas, I want to be wanted. He says, I want you. And she says, prove it. And this, mm, I was at the kitchen table for a minute. And this man went and kissed this young. I said, I am disgusted. I am disgusted by this. What in the heck, bells? I thought Nicholas was playing with us. I said, nah, Nicholas playing with us. He not falling for Esme. This fool is an idiot. Sonny is absolutely right. You're an idiot. That's what I said. Let's move on. So then we see who else is it? Oh, Chet and Terry. Baby, they just threw some people in this soap today. So then we see Chet and Terry, and I actually like these two. So I'm disappointed in how this storyline has went. Like, why y'all bring him on here? He gonna take the job, and they decided that no, we can't do the whole long distance thing. They're not gonna be able to work because he's gonna be so busy. They say that it's not gonna work, And so they just gonna be friends, and she's encouraging him about the job and everything. And they say next Valentine's Day, if you find yourself alone. I say, well, god dang, that was Valentine's Day. It's May. We hadn't seen the man in months. You're bringing back just to take him away again. By General Hospital. I can't. Y'all not finna do this. Like, give this girl a love interest or whatever, or leave her alone. Don't do her like that where you bring somebody in or whatever, and they're bonding, and he's a really nice guy, and he accepts her for her, and then you get rid of him. Like, don't stop playing with us like this. Moving right along. So then we get to the courthouse, child, and Michael and Carly are on the outside, are on the outside speaking, right? And he says, I'm gonna have to answer for everything that I've done. Wiley might not even want to forgive us or like us. I said, please, like, y'all be giving these little children's really big emotions. Like, y'all be thinking too far in advance. If you give children love, support, you nurture them and do what you're supposed to do as a parent, they don't care about your past history because that has nothing to do with them. Yeah, they're gonna be curious and they might ask questions and stuff like that, but they don't care about your past. They ain't got nothing to do with them. Y'all be giving them too many big emotions. Like, you're thinking as an adult um and how you want to be looked at. That's really what it is. How you want to be looked at. Anyways, moving right along. So she tell him, it's gonna be fine. There's no way the judge is gonna grant Nina custody. Now they hear while Willow going off on Nina. Now Nina's in the courtroom and she's trying to walk out. She's about to meet Aunt Liza for a cup of coffee, and while Willow grabs Nina up, so Nina says, "I'm gonna have to call you back, Auntie." And so she grabs Willow up and she said, "Don't touch me, little girl." And then Willow said, no, she said, "Let go of me, little girl." And Willow says, "I'll let go if you let go first." I'm sorry, I can't stand Willow. I cannot stand Willow. Like, y'all make her character unlikable, because if Willow had came at Nina with why are you doing this and all that, okay, but y'all got her putting hands on Nina and all that kind of stuff. I'm like, get out of here. Damn, did I like the soap today? I don't know if I did. I mean, I gave it a 7, 1 out of 10. I gave it a 7. Anyways, let's go back to this, Nikki. Focus. So Willow and Nina going at each other or whatever, and Willow tells Nina, "You don't love Wiley, because if you did, you would drop this petition." And Nina says, "I can't do that." And so then she tells Nina, look how you look at your mother, look at yourself, look at Nell. The apple doesn't fall far from the tree. And I'll be like, oh, Nina, you be embarrassing me because you cannot read Willow the way you're supposed to. Because the truth be told, if that's how you feel and you feel so strongly about, I want to protect Wiley, well, what you protecting him from? Because if you say the apple does not fall far from the tree and he is blood related to Nell, Nina, and Madison, ain't her name Madison? Madeline. Then why wouldn't Wally be just like them when he grows up? Like, y'all be killing me. And so Nina is just like, Nell didn't have me in her life, and Willow was like, you thought it would be different. She was like, you were in a coma for 20 years, and Nina was like, exactly. I was in a coma for 20 years, and maybe if I had not been in a coma, then things would have been different for Nell or whatever. So Willow just continues to go off on Nina, and Nina continues to try to Nina be half defending herself, or it be just I'll be like, oh my gosh. And I know what y'all doing, because you know the fans don't really like Nina. I like her, so but you know the fans don't really like Nina, so you don't let Nina go there with with Willow the way that she should, because you want it to look like, oh, Nina's just being attacked. No, I want like it better as a person who does like Nina. If y'all want to make her the villain, then make her all the way the villain. Let her go at Willow the way Willow goes at her. Because as of right now, everyone gets happy. Oh, yes, I love to see Willow tell Nina off or whatever. Like, it doesn't make the fans like her more. If you like Nina, then you like Nina. If you like Willow and them, then you like them. Personally, I like Nina and Carly, because usually that's what's the dynamic. It's like, if you're team Nina, then that means you don't like Carly. But I personally don't like both of them. Now Carly is working my last nerves, and I'll tell you why in a minute. But And I don't like Willow and Michael. It has nothing to do with Nina. I just don't like them because they get on this high horse the way Willow did today, and they look down on other people, and they're so morally wrong and I mean correct in everything. And I would lay down my life for Wiley, and I love him or whatever. And you just want him for selfish reasons. Well, you do too. You do too, because it's selfish to think that his grandmother shouldn't be in his life. Now, granted, Nina, you don't make it easy when you didn't visit the child for months at a time. Like, if you wanted to be in his life, you would have tried to visit more. See, I mean, to be quite honest with you, I don't care about this storyline. They have drawn this out so much. I was really disappointed when they go back in. Scott comes back out and he says she ripped me a new one or whatever. And she says, yeah, I got ripped by Willow too. Oh, and then Michael and them come up and Carly. See, it was over, and then here go Carly having an issue, and Nina told her, oh, just shut up. Leave me alone. And Carly was like, you shut up. And so, I mean, anyways, it's over with. Nina goes to her corner. They go to their corner, and then Carly has to leave because she got to find these DNA results because she sees the hatred that Willow has for Nina. So, because she sees this hatred, she wants to get these DNA results or whatever. And because Willow, Nina also asked her, well, what about Harmony? Like, you grew up with Harmony or whatever. And she said, well, I'm going to betray Wiley to have a childhood that, I don't want his childhood being like, man, I don't care anymore. Let's move on. So then Diane calls Willow take to the stand, and Willow makes her opinion and everything on the stand about how she feels like Nina took them away, and then she got on the stand and had Wiley attacked. And I'm like, okay, you saying that Michael was attacked on the stand, but what's the difference between y'all putting Wiley's grandmother all over the invader? Y'all getting Diane to go at Nina. Y'all getting Diane to go at Sonny. What's the difference? There's no difference here. That's why I'm annoyed with this whole storyline. And to be quite honest, I'm sick of it. I don't even care anymore. Scott was gonna go at Willow, and Nina put her hand and said enough, and I'm like, well, B, if it was enough, then why did you do this? Because I like Nina, but if you weren't gonna go for it, then what are we doing here? What are we doing here? And that's it. Then we go over to Carly, and she getting the results. We all know Carly gonna get these results, and she's not gonna say a word. And that is General Hospital today, guys. I don't know. Maybe I just wasn't in the mood for it today. Because I feel like this review was very negative. I feel like I've been very negative, but I'm just sick of it. Like, get some fresh storylines in here, please. Because y'all even letting this Brit storyline go on too long about her just being so lonely. And then Nick, like, dang, Esme been working on Nicholas for a minute. Like, move this storyline along. And I don't know. Maybe I wasn't in the mood for it. Maybe I'm sorry. I apologize for this review. I'll do better tomorrow. All right, guys, that's General Hospital. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. You're like, girl, no, you were terrible. But yeah, hit that like button. Bye.